A zone. Should I be clicking on other zones? Manage game. Oh my god, I should totally be clicking on other zones. How many people are just slapping their foreheads right now? Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more SimCasino here in Lucky Dave's, and I'm zoomed in on the gaming tables here because we have to have a chat. We need to have a little talk about Lucky Dave's and SimCasino, so everybody huddle up. This is very, very important stuff that we're going to talk about here. Do you ever have a chat with someone who believes they were abducted by aliens? I mean, probably not. Probably if someone walked up and said, "I've been abducted by aliens," you probably just said, "That's cool, Sparky," and quietly walked away. But if you sit down and have a conversation with someone who believes they were abducted by aliens, you're going to start to hear that phrase, missing time. They were missing time. Hey, it was Thursday, and then all of a sudden it was Saturday, and I have no idea what happened in the intervening time. That's the sort of feeling you're going to be starting to experience right now. There's going to be some missing time in Lucky Dave's. Here's what happened. I have been playing Rising Star 2 on the channel, and I'm having a ton of fun with that. Real good time playing that. It is obviously a game about music and rock and all of that, so it was very important to me that the music came through on that game. Long story short, not really, I've been messing with the settings on my recording software all week, to no avail. It's been making me nuts. Here's what happened. We have lost 2 full episodes of SimCasino. I recorded 2 full episodes of SimCasino with absolutely no audio because I've been messing with my normal settings and I just didn't get it right. I did it wrong, and what happened is 2 full episodes of SimCasino got recorded with 0 audio. Nothing. Just the video. I believe that I fixed it since then. If you're seeing this, I fixed it since then, but it honestly took me a number of days to get that right. I actually lost a lot of recording over the past week. It's been a very frustrating week on the channel for me, but I think we're all back and running. The point of this is that you've missed 2 full episodes of SimCasino. So lots of stuff has happened in the intervening time. That missing time, you've missed quite a few things. So I'm gonna have to bring everybody back up to speed here. First things first, we will notice that the sign for the mulligan at Lucky Dave's has finally been moved from its original spot over here. Yeah, it was tucked behind these slot machines, and I couldn't grab it with the cursor because of all the slot machines. But now, thank you, SimCasino. And several folks had said, hey, you know they put in a move tool in SimCasino. No, I didn't, actually, by the time you'd left that comment. As I often say, I record several of these in advance because I have such a good time playing SimCasino. When I finished one recording, I just generally jump back in and do another one because it's a ton of fun to play. But now, I can move things. Thank you so much, SimCasino. I don't have to destroy things and then put them back up again. So we moved a few slot machines. We moved the sign at Lucky Dave's over here over to a more appropriate place inside the mulligan. I think that works out a lot better. Second thing, virtually all the slot machines now are at a minimum of $5. So I've been gradually bumping up all the slot machine prices, taking advantage of that brand attraction that we need to take advantage of. So zombie treasures here. People love playing zombie treasures. So we bumped that up to $5. Almost every slot machine with a brand attraction over 100% is $5 now. The only ones that I left at $1 are the ones that are below 100%. There's a couple in there that are, only 80% brand attraction. So people don't really want to play that as much. So I kept those down to $1 to try and encourage people to play them. And a couple of them around here are up to $10. So we are making a lot more money on our slot machines. We're going to come back to money in a second, but a lot more money on our slot machines. I was, because of that, sending some customers down to the Teapot. It's another casino. It's sort of up the street that-a-ways. As I recall, it's up the street that-a-ways. Now, the Teapot is a great casino. I want to say that right up front. Its decor is, I'm going to use the word challenging. I think that's the best word we can use about the decor at the teapot, but the owner is a really awesome guy, Penge at the Geek Cupboard. So I was sending the folks who didn't want to spend a lot of money on slot machines up to his casino because he was still doing penny slots up there. But unfortunately, I've heard recently that he has now bumped up all of his prices on slot machines, so no cheapo slot machines over at the teapot. But do take a spin up there when you're done at Lucky Dave's. Do walk up the street to the teapot. Again, some of the decor is harder on the eyes than one might traditionally expect, but the owner's a great guy, so do take a spin up to the teapot when you're done here at Lucky Dave's. Speaking of money, you may notice that we've got $124,000 now. It's actually it's not that hard to make money once you grasp the concept of the slot machines, and pretty much everyone in the comments and anyone who's played SimCasino knows the slot machines is where the money is. It really is. I had some folks pop up in the comments and say, boy, it does really seem to be very hard for you to make money. Why aren't you making a lot of money here? Well, I build a lot. I build very quickly, so I basically spend the money as soon as it comes in. But just before I started recording this, while I was once again going through and making sure that my settings were in the right place this time, I was just letting the game run. So $124,000 is about 48 hours in Lucky Dave's. I think I started letting this run around Friday. It's Sunday, and we're up to $124,000. So the money is here to be made. It's absolutely here to be made. It's just that I build very quickly in SimCasino because I love building stuff. This is a really fun game, and I enjoy playing it. So I keep building things, and we're up to, $125,000. Money's here. The money's here. Also, I made a decision on this area over here. For the moment, I actually just slapped this down in one of the Lost to History recordings. I put a couple of extra blackjack tables over here. So in this area here, I didn't really have a firm idea of what I was going to do. I slapped a couple of extra blackjack tables down just for the time being. I've got some plans to run some slot machines over on that wall there. While I happen to be looking right at it, let's talk about bathrooms. I had some folks pop up in the comments and say, my goodness, you've got a rather large casino and only one bathroom for each gender. Do you maybe want to put some other bathrooms up, Dave? I mean, people are probably crossing their legs in this place. I thought about it, but then I kind of kept an eye on it. I mean, it's not like they're full. It's not like there's a line to get into the bathroom, so I think until I see a line going out the door, I think these people, they're just idling. They're not, I don't think they're waiting to use the bathroom. This guy can use the bathroom just fine. And that lady just came out. Did you wash your hands? I think I saw you wash your hands. Good job. Good hygiene there, especially in these times. But, you should probably wash your hands anyway, despite these times. I think the bathrooms are fine for right now until I see otherwise. I mean, there doesn't appear to be a long line to get into the bathroom. Or the cashier box, for that matter. I've been often questioning if I should have an extra cashier box, and this one seems to be working just fine. Now, the real action in Lucky Dave's in the parts that were lost to history is what's going on upstairs. You may recall at the end of the last one, I put up one hotel room. I put up my laundry, put up my reception desk, I put up a single hotel room. That's where we had left it. Well, we've done a little expansion since then. We've done a little bit of building in Lucky Dave's. So I have fleshed out all of the space that I blocked out, all of the foundation that I took up. Now, I can already feel the comments section screaming, oh my goodness, you have not used your space well. You could cram so many more hotel rooms into there. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I'm sure I probably could. I was just having a ton of fun just building rooms and building private bathrooms and, just messing up the decor. I didn't Adrian Monk this up like I usually do. I actually tried to get a little different decor in every single room. But we have a few hotel rooms right now. We have a few hotel rooms. People in the comments will be pleased to know I've been putting windows in. I can recall several comments that said, hotels have windows, Yep, windows are in. Now, you're going to be a little questioning on this area over here, this area. Here's what happened. It was actually rather a fun section. I'm sorry this was lost to time, but I had a bash at trying to form a balcony. I wanted to see if SimCasino would let me form a balcony to the hotel room. So I fleshed all of this out because I can put a floor down, even though there's no foundation. I can put the fencing up, even though there's no foundation of any kind. And I slapped a door in here. to see if, anyone would go out there. And unfortunately, SimCasino had a bit of a meltdown with that. All the exclamation marks went up. Everybody had a bit of a freak out because the staff couldn't get to that area because they thought it was like sort of an outside door on a lower level, and they couldn't get in and they couldn't get out. All the exclamation marks lit up like a Christmas tree. So unfortunately, no usable balcony, but we still kind of have the idea of a balcony. I kind of like that. I've prettied up the reception area a little bit. Obviously, we've done some paint. We put some little barriers up here to kind of define the area. Clearly, we have 3 welcome kitties to welcome you to the hotel floor here at Lucky Days, because why wouldn't we? We don't really have much different in the laundry. Laundry is pretty much the same. We're probably going to add a few more machines to that. As I suspected and as was confirmed in the comments section, you do kind of want multiple machines so the housekeeping staff can keep up. But we've prettied the area up. We've got some pictures up here, some couches. This guy's just kind of hanging out in the lobby here. A lot of folks had said, why is the reception up here? Why don't you put the reception on the ground floor? I can't find any reason to not have it up here. I mean, it's just going to take up valuable gambling real estate downstairs, so I think this is a perfectly good spot for it. Does it make a lot of sense in a real-life hotel? No, absolutely not. Neither does the laundry being right next to somebody's room. I mean, this guy's got to hate it over here. But it does keep the laundry close to the rooms, which is where the housekeeping staff need to be. If I put the laundry on the ground floor, they're going to have to go down to the laundry, do their thing, come all the way upstairs, go into the room, get the dirty laundry, and then bring it all the way back downstairs to put it in the laundry machine. So I think probably I'll just keep this as is. I'm obviously going to expand. We're obviously going to expand here. I don't know if there's much I'll be able to do over on the balcony side here. We'll kind of have a think about that, but clearly we're going to expand this a lot more. And I think that should be everyone pretty much caught up at this point. Those were the major things that happened in 2 complete episodes of SimCasino that have been lost to history. I had the video for it. I thought about maybe recording a narration over it, but, guys, you've been watching the channel. That's just not me. I don't do scripted recordings. I just sort of play games and ramble and hope that somebody watches it. So I'm going to just file those under lesson learned, lost to time. Everybody should be pretty caught up at this point. Oh, hang on. There's one more thing. I almost forgot about this. I put the massive casino sign outside because it pleased me to do so. It's just massive and huge, and you can see it from space, and I wanted everyone to be very, very clear that this is a casino. You can tell because it's got a casino sign on it and another casino sign on it, and you can get earmarked by the welcome kitties. The welcome kitties will guide you into the door, but I think everyone's pretty much caught up at this point. So now, with some money in my pocket here, now we can begin to do some stuff around Lucky Dave's. So first things first, with about 100K in my pocket, again after about 72 hours at this point, we've got 100K kicking around. Let's get some research turned back on. We haven't done research in a while. I really want the theater. I just think that would be fun. I know there's way more valuable things in here. I really want the theater. But I'm not going to use the theater until I get up to the 3rd floor, so we probably won't do that. Multi-floor access, I'm pretty sure this is just a fancy word for an elevator, but it needs admin with an office? Somebody's going to have to run by me what that is exactly before I commit to that, because it seems like a fancy word for an elevator, but it needs an administration person with an office. I am going to go with, there's 2 that I want to do. High limit, obviously, people have been screaming at me to do high limit. We're definitely going to do that. Or advanced security. As we get further and further into the game, I'm mildly concerned about being robbed. I did have a long-term plan to do the vault way in the back of the casino, so I could kind of hide it behind some vault doors, but we're not moving on that yet. I've actually got specific plans for exactly what we're doing over here, but it's not going to be that right now, so I think we just go high limit. Everyone's been screaming at me to do high limit. There it is. It's turned on. We're getting high limit gambling. If nothing else, it'll unlock some of the gaming tables that we don't already have, and that's fun. Now, 90K in my pocket. Let's keep the money ticking in here, and specifically, I just want to line up, not a crazy amount, but I'm going to line up a few more slot machines up here. What would be, well, I can change it to anything, so it's largely irrelevant which one I put down. Let's do slot XRE with the traditional chairs that we use, and let's go, Yeah, that shouldn't be a pathing issue if I do that there. Let's just have maybe, I don't know, 5 more. 5 more slot machines can go right there. And let's see what we can do with these. What's your brand attraction? 130%. Okay, that's solid. We're not paying a penny. No, no, no. We're going to do $5 on this, and we're going to apply it to all in that row. There we go. Everything is Lucky Mills, 130% brand attraction, and $5 to drop in there. Excellent. That'll be a good start, and then I'll flesh that out a little bit more as we go along. You know, speaking of having some money in my pocket here. Now, see, this is where the money people flip out. Like, oh god, I'm actually accumulating money, I'm making money, and then I start building crazy things. But I have been wanting the statues for ages, and they're really expensive. Super, super expensive. But we got all these statues of naked people, and I feel we should have a few of those in Lucky Dave's. Because if I owned a casino, we'd have tons of statues of naked people everywhere. Because it just looks classy, I think. So what if we had Naked Guy right there? And maybe I could kind of... Actually, you know what? I'm going to use my handy-dandy move tool. Thank you so much, SimCasino. I'm just going to back that off right there. Right in the center. So what I want to do... Let's put something really, really nice underneath it to accentuate it. Tell people, hey, check it out. Statue of a naked guy right here. Not any of those. Show me stones. I actually never look at this tab. Oh yeah, there's some good stuff in here. How about this? That sort of looks vaguely museum-ish. What if we did that? No, that. There we go. Does that do what I wanted to do? Not really. Not really, but it can. Hang on, it can. It can do what I want it to do. No, I don't want to eyedrop that. I want to take that bit and do that. And then let's make sure, it's very, very important, that make sure that nobody's touching the naked guy. Let's make sure that the naked guy is blocked off from everyone else. So don't go up and start, taking photos with the naked guy or doing silly poses with the naked guy. That looks ridiculously awesome. That is so classy now. I just tore the fence down and redid it just so I can get it in a nice darker color because, classy. That looks even classier than the first time I put it up, and it looked darn classy then. Okay, naked guy in play. I've been wanting one of those for ages. Now I can finally afford it. All right, let's talk about the sportsbook and the Pink Flamingo Bingo Hall. Let's have a chat about this. I've never been happy with the sportsbook. I've never been happy with this. It just doesn't seem to pull in the money, and it's taking up a massive amount of real estate. Pink Flamingo Bingo Hall. I love saying it. You do too. It's really fun. We all know that. We go around our house saying Pink Flamingo Bingo Hall, but it's not drawing in offo bucks. I was kind of keeping an eye on this as I was letting some time pass. The ATM in the Pink Flamingo Bingo Hall actually makes more money than the Pink Flamingo Bingo Hall. I think we had a day where it made $15. $15 of playing bingo. And look at the space it's taking up. It's just taking up so much valuable real estate. The ATM takes up one tile and does better than the entire Pink Flamingo Bingo Hall. So I'd like to get rid of it. Temporarily, I would like to put it back up somewhere, maybe upstairs or on the 3rd floor with the entertainment area. And then the sportsbook, it makes some money. It doesn't make no money, but the blackjack, the roulette, and obviously the slot machines, they make way more money than the sportsbook. So I think right now, one of these has got to go. And I think it's going to be the sportsbook. For the simple reason that the Pink Flamingo Bingo Hall is our only entertainment in Lucky Dave's. It's the only thing that's entertaining. So I don't want to crash out the entertainment customers. I don't want them saying, oh goodness no, there's nothing entertaining at the Pink Flamingo Bingo Hall because it's gone. So there's literally no entertainment at Lucky Dave's. We'd better go up the street to the Teapot where they have more bingo. I don't want to alienate those people. However, I think we're going to crash out the sportsbook. I think the sportsbook is going to go. I'll probably put it back later when I'm a little more liberal with my real estate and my footprint, but for right now, I think it's got to go because I have other plans for this. I think there's something else we can put in here that'll do better. Now, the slot machines, I'll just move those. Thank you very much, handy dandy SimCasino move tool. Oh, I love it. I just absolutely love it. I'll tuck these guys over here for right now, and then I'll figure out what to do with them later. You can come over here, and you can live right over in this row here. Thank you very much. Was there another one? Yeah, I put up one more over here. So move you over to... I'll fidget with you later if I remember to. Otherwise, you can just sort of sit there and make money. So everything else is going to go. I'm sorry, trusted staff, but you're going to have to go. No, not the trusted staff. The actual sportsbook thing here. That's out. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. That's out. Yeah, you don't have a job anymore. It's okay. We'll find something for you to do later. All of this is out of here. We're just getting rid of everything. Okay. Now, oh, and that bin... Actually, I'll move the bin. We don't really have enough bins around here. I'll put it actually in the Pink Flamingo Bingo Hall. It'll probably somehow make more money than bingo. So let's dismantle this wall. I want to open this space up a little bit more like that. That's good. I'll leave, yeah, the lights are fine. There's nothing wrong with those. What I want to get into is the buffet. We've put this off for a long time, a very, very long time, because it's a lot of infrastructure to put up at once. You need a full kitchen and the full buffet room. Actually, now that I'm saying that out loud, I'm wondering if I should expand this a little bit. Give myself a little bit more room. Okay, here's how I'm going to conquer that idea. I'm going to start to put the kitchen elements up now without it being enclosed, because I really just want to see how big things are. This is going to need a staff door. That's all fine. So let me get some idea of sizes. Hot plate, not so bad. Fridge, manageable. Stove, on the bigger side. Okay. Prep. Yeah, okay. It needs a fair bit of space. All right, let me start planning this out here. So let's get... Oh, it has to be on an existing wall. Yeah, it will be. Don't worry, game. It's going to be on an existing wall, I assure you. Let's do the fridge over here. That can live right here. Here? Here? It'd be very awkward to use a fridge if it was in the corner, but hopefully SimCasino won't mind. I know you're going to wig out because you're not in an enclosed room, nor are you in a kitchen, but it's all going to be totally fine. I'm going to put the sink right next to it. And then maybe the hot plate could live. Does this have to be on a wall? No, it does not. So that could be virtually... I don't want to get pathing issues going on here. I want to keep this nice and tight if at all possible. In fact, can I squeeze the stove? Oh, that should work if I put a wall up along the side. And then the prep can kind of... No, that's the stove, Dave. The prep can kind of just be in the middle of the room. Yeah, your interaction point is on the other side. I think that should work. Is that all my things? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. All right. Let's see what we can do with a wall that goes like this... and this, and like that. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's see how this is all going to go down. Give me the staff door. That can live, well, probably here, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really matter in the long run. Let's get this zoned out. That's probably going to hire a chef immediately, but that's fine. It's all 100% fine. Let me just turn my zones on to make sure I did that. Yeah, you're still as sportsbook. That's gonna change there, Sparky. So you are no longer a sportsbook area. You are gonna be a buffet. Okay, people are bringing things in. That's good. So supplies are coming in. Now I need to get, well, the buffet part of the buffet set up. So let's get this zoned out as a buffet. And then over here, if I don't have to expand the footprint, that would be ideal. I'm going to kind of see what I can fit in here. Okay, so we need beer dispenser, unlimited alcohol to be served at my buffet. Wow, alrighty. I think that might be illegal, but that's fine. Unlimited drinks, okay, and then dessert, seafood, and steak. And then the tables and the reception, the cash register thing here. Let's get that to live first. So that can go, I think, right up front, just like this. That's where you'd see the cash register for a buffet. You'd go in, you'd pay your buffet money, and then you'd go about your business, buffeting your heart out. And then seafood, well, start with steak. Let's not go nuts. Start with some steak here, Dave. Let's get that to live I'm going to say here, I'm going to need more space. I'm definitely going to need more space. Seafood can live right next to it. And then dessert can live over here. Oh, there's ice cream in there. Oh, that's fun. It's like a little make-your-own sundae bar. Oh, that's very, very cool. And the seafood has, I'm not quite sure what those are. They might be clams, some sort of mollusk anyway. Steak's looking pretty good, although I am seeing some chicken parm there. Yeah, it may say steak, but I see chicken parm in there somewhere. I mean, it's just not a buffet without chicken parm. You're already here. That's cool. Now I gotta get some tables lined up. Alright, so... Ooh. Really need some more room, don't I? Really, really need some more room here. Okay, how much money? Oh, I have $115,000. Never mind, we'll make some more room. So let's drag this, say, here, and we'll see how that works out. I know, nobody can do things. It's all going to be fine. Remind me where I tear walls down. There we go. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. There you go. And then let's, not do that. Let's rezone this as the buffet. There we go. Did I get the, yep, I got everything there. And then, thank you once again, SimCasino here. Let's move a bunch of things. All right, a little bit of footprint expansion here, and we're looking a lot better. I think I can fit in a bunch more tables with that. So let's do table. Okay, so you're saying I can put these right up against each other. I'm taking your word on that, game. I'm assuming we're not going to create a pathing issue here. We'll see how it goes, and then maybe slide one over here, and maybe a really awkward one right up front where you don't actually want to sit, but you're going to sit there anyway. So assign this to a kitchen in order to fulfill orders, and I need a drinks or a beer dispenser. Okay, I'm not sure how to assign that to a kitchen. Hopefully I can work that out reasonably easily, but I will put up the drinks dispenser, and you know what? Unlimited alcohol here at Lucky Dave's. Do I actually have a spot for that? Have I left myself enough room to do beer at Lucky Dave's? Not as such, no. You're saying I can put it here. I disagree. I think that's a massive pathing issue. Okay, teensy bit more expansion. We're just gonna move the dessert over to the other end here. Like that. Hopefully... that really does look kind of awkward. Pink Flamingo Bingo Hall, your days are numbered. For now. We're going to put you back because it's really fun to say it. But for right now, maybe I can bump this up one. Like that. Yeah, okay, this is what I want to do here. Bump that up and bump that up like that. And then where did the beer thing go? Beer, right. We're doing unlimited beer, apparently. Yeah, okay, still working on how to figure out assigning the kitchen to the buffet, but we did finish high-limit gambling zone, so I'm going to go straight over to bigger advantage. Those are the two that I feel were really lacking around here, and certainly the two that the comment section have been saying you got to get sooner rather than later. We're done with high limit. Go to bigger advantage. That's some money spent, but money is coming in. Still have yet to figure out how to assign the kitchen to the buffet. It's very clear. Assign this to a kitchen. I've clicked on almost everything that I can think of to do this, and I'm not understanding the mechanic of that. I actually hopped out and Googled it, and to no avail. I can't seem to find the information that I'm looking for, so I'm going to do what I always do, which is basically click literally everything until something comes up and tells me how to do this. Okay, that was weirdly easier and yet more complicated than I thought it was. Apologies to everyone who was pulling their hair out. I didn't realize I had to click on the zone. I usually have to click on an object to do things. So, assign to the buffet. Okay, and there's a little line going on there. So that was really, really easy, and also at the same time really complicated because I've never had to click on a zone. Should I be clicking on other zones? Manage game. Oh my god, I should totally be clicking on other zones. How many people are just slapping their foreheads right now? Okay, the Pink Flamingo Bingo Hall, not as enlightening as I expected it to be, because I can get to this screen from somewhere else. So that was not as exciting as I thought it might be. But okay, good to know. When in doubt, try clicking on the zone and seeing what that will produce. Alright, so you should be operational now. It's also 10 o'clock at night. I don't know who's coming to the buffet, but it's largely irrelevant because I've got to finish working with the decor here. This is just hideous. I don't actually hate this floor. I think the floor can stay. Let's get this to go like this. And then in here, I'm just kind of basically hanging out and seeing if anyone's going to use the buffet. I did add an extra prep table in here. It's a very small kitchen. I'm probably going to need to expand that because I saw under the description of the prep table that the more of these they have, the more orders they can produce. So probably better to have more of those than less. But the decor first, and then I'm mostly just hovering around the buffet to make sure that, you know, anyone at all is going to use it. Let's do kind of an exposed brick look. Yeah, that looks super, super kitchen-y. Oh yeah, that is restaurant kitchen all day long. Let's keep... Do I want to keep the red? Well, red does make you hungry, they say. That's why you see it in movie theaters and that kind of thing. So let me get this color to go like this and then like that. I got to remember to fix my outside walls too now that I've done more foundation. Can't have it looking sloppy here at Lucky Dave's. You know, it's getting classy now. We got to keep that going. So, oh yeah, lots of work to do on the outside here. Aha! I think we have our first buffet customer. Get out of all of this. I want to watch the buffet customer. So you went for the seafood right away. Okay, bold choice. Bold choice. I have no idea how fresh that is, man. I'm just telling you. All right, here we go. People are in here. People are using the buffet. I'm honestly just looking for pathing issues. I want to see if there's going to be any problem with people getting in and out of these tables. So far, so good. We definitely need something to pretty up these walls. That's not really cutting it for me. You know what I might actually put back is the TVs. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to have in a buffet. Just something kind of occupy your eyes while you got a drink. Okay, occupy your eyes while you're having a snack here. Okay, buffet up in action, operational. And actually looking at how many people are already packed in here. Let's see if I can squeeze another table in here. Get me to kitchen-y stuff. Could I maybe tuck? Yeah, looks like I can get another one right in there. Probably not. No, not right behind the cashier. That's okay. So what time is it now? It's almost 11 o'clock at night, and this place is packed. So I'm going to kind of keep an eye on things, and then we'll see what we need to do with staff scheduling. So is there a dead time of the day where I could send everyone home? And we've always got the Mulligan at Lucky Dave's as a backup. That's open almost 24 hours days. It's closed for like 4 hours in the complete dead of night, but it's open almost all day. So we always got that as backup, but the buffet, holy moly, that seems to be doing just fine. Now, if I, all right, this whole clicking on a zone thing, this is just brand new information to me. If I click on your zone, aha, I can set your price. So it's $15 for the buffet, and you're actually super thrilled with that. You are 102% happy with the buffet. Let's see if I can shave that 2% off. Okay, I can make you 86% happy at $16. It's hardly worth it. For an extra $1, I'd rather have the satisfaction for that $1. I'd rather have them super thrilled about eating at the buffet rather than worrying about 86% satisfaction, but I got $1 extra. Yeah, the very first thing I'm seeing is larger kitchen. Maybe a second chef. I mean, if this place is packed at 11:30 at night, what's it going to be like at lunch? It's just going to be crazy. I need to pretty this place up. It's making me nuts. Now, all right, here's the thing. You wouldn't have windows on the gambling area of a casino, but I guess we could kind of throw some in the restaurant, in the buffet. Yeah, let's give these guys some windows here. It'll pretty the place up a little bit. Now, more importantly, decoratives. What do we need to do? It's got to have some kind of sign. And I actually, I want to put a little tiny bit of a fence just to mark that area off a little bit more. Not yet. I'm going to see if there's any other pathing issues. Let's get, well, anything at all. This has got to be better than what it is right now. I've gotten distracted by the hotel signs. I didn't see those when I was putting up my hotel. I've got to put a hotel sign up here so everyone knows that it's hotel and not anything else, because it's clearly obviously a hotel, but I need to make sure people know that it's a hotel. Do I want this one? Do I want sort of the sideways one, the vertical one? Ooh, I don't hate that. It only just fits the wall perfectly, but what does this one look like? Better. Better. Yeah. Ooh, it's not going to line up though, right? No. How about we put this over, yeah, right here. Right here. Can we get that? Yes, up one. Thank you. I know we're doing a buffet. It's very, very exciting. I've gotten a little sidetracked here. And how about just a couple of stools here in case you happen to be waiting to get into reception, and then maybe, I don't know, where are those tables that I keep seeing and then never see again? Yeah, like these things for the hotel. Let's get, yeah, maybe just something simple like this could live right here. That kind of makes sense. Just a little tiny little waiting area. Okay, back to decorating the buffet right after I put a huge plant here. Too big. Go back to these guys. There we go. All right, downstairs again. So in a nod to the fact that this used to be the sportsbook area of Lucky Dave's, I'm going to call the buffet the Fresh Horse Diner. I'm not specifically saying anything in the diner is horse meat. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's an homage, if you will, to the fact that this used to be the sportsbook and we used to come in here and watch horse racing, and now we come in here and, again, I'm not saying whether we do or do not have horse meat on the menu. I'm just saying it's called the Fresh Horse Diner, that's all. And maybe just a few pictures on your way in, just something to look at while you're waiting in line at the cashier's desk. So just a few of these right here. I'm not going to go too nuts because I'm pretty confident I'm going to have to expand that kitchen sooner rather than later. I mean, it's 1 o'clock in the morning and there's still somebody in here. Somebody is eating here. So we'll have to have a think about that. We'll have to see how the food goes overall. You know, is this going to be a moneymaker? I think it's already made more money than the sportsbook. I mean, it's been open for like 3 hours. I think it's probably made more money than the sportsbook did in its entire time in operation. So I'm feeling pretty good about the Fresh Horse Diner right now. And that's probably an excellent place to call it on SimCasino for today. Hopefully we're all caught up. Hopefully the audio recorded on this one. I mean, hey, if you're seeing it, then everything worked out just fine on my settings. And if you never see this again, well, I'll just keep it to myself. But we'll pick up some more SimCasino next time. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Oh, yeah, I like that. It kind of looks like Andy Warhol came in here and threw up. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman. Excuse you? Excuse you? You were literally in a cubicle, but you felt the need to pee on the floor.